God gets to make the rules because he's the creator, but there's more. All right, hang on here. If we look into Exodus chapter 20, which is where the Ten Commandments are, and we're going to be going through those. Exodus chapter 20, verse 1 and 2 says, then God gave the people all these instructions. I am the Lord your God who rescued you from the land of Egypt, the place of your slavery. So before giving them the Ten Commandments, he told them two things. He says, I am the Lord your God. So he talked about his positional relationship with them. Then he talked about what he had done. I rescued you from slavery. So not only does God get to make the rules because he's creator, but God gets to make the rules because he cares for us. Did you see that? God cares for us, so he gets to make the rules. He had positional authority because of who he was. He has practical authority because of what he had done. He rescued them because he loved them. They've been in slavery for over 400 years, but during that time, God never forgot them. And when he decided to rescue them, he told Moses, I've heard their cries, I've seen their suffering, and I want to deliver them. And I'm going to use you to do it. That's why Moses is here in the story. Exodus chapter 19, if we go back one chapter, right before he's setting up to give the Ten Commandments in Exodus 19 and verse 4, it says, you have seen what I did to the Egyptians. You know how I carried you on eagle's wings and brought you to myself. A beautiful picture of the loving, caring Father. He defeated and he punished the Egyptians for what they had done. And then he says, I carried you on eagle's wings. Now, an eagle is a very powerful bird who has great strength. God is all powerful, has great strength. Eagles are very caring parents. They feed their young. They build these massive nests because they're massive birds that they keep the birds in. And then as the little eagles are learning, the eaglets, if you are trying to say it properly, right, Anissa? Right? She's our grammar person over there. Yeah. When eagles are learning to fly, first learning to fly, if they start to fall, the mom or dad eagle will swoop down and pick them up and carry them. The eagles need that to survive until they can learn to fly themselves. To be carried means to rely upon someone else. God is the only one who could carry them to deliver them out of Egypt. He's the only one that can make that happen. He says he carried them to himself. Amen. God wanted the people to worship him. So he carried them just like an eagle does so that they could get to the place where they could do that. Now, God didn't just care for Israel, he cares for us too. 1 Peter chapter 5 says this, give all your worries and cares to God, for he cares about you. Anybody got any worries or cares? Okay, 3 of us, 4, okay, quite a few of us have some worries and cares. Give those to God because he cares for you. Amen. It's that simple, right? It sounds simple anyway. Is it simple? It's simple up here, right? But when we actually have to play it out, it gets a little bit harder. Look at Philippians chapter 4. He goes further. Don't worry about anything. Anybody worry about anything yet today? Sure you did. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank him for all he has done. Amen. God cares for us. And then Matthew chapter 11. Love this passage. And Jesus said, come to me, all of you who are weary. Anybody weary? Carry heavy burdens? I will give you rest. Take my yoke on you. Let me teach you because I am humble and gentle at heart, and you will find rest for your souls. Does anyone need to find rest for their souls? I can't read that without it just hitting me right here. It's like, wow, my soul so needs rest so often. And he tells us, that's where you're going to get it. Come to me. Set your worries aside. Instead of worrying about things, pray about things. Cast your cares on him because he cares for you.